you did not have the only highlight knockout of the last 48 hours in the wee hours of the morning, which you should have been sleeping, but I feel like at some point you had to get up and watch Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul like we all had to do with, our shameful desires our curiosity had to be satisfied. Yeah. Did you get an opportunity to see that fight?
I did, not at 5 a.m. because I had to stay focused in camp, but I was chilling in the daytime the next day and I had a bit of time and I thought, what can I watch? I thought, let me see if that's on. I'll put it on. I had a cheeky little watch of that. Yeah, it was good.
It was good?
Wow.
All right, first of all, what was good about it?
Do you know what? Fair play to Jake. He could move his feet and feint and pop a little bit better than I expected him to be able to do. So credit to him on that side. Obviously, he couldn't keep it up. Anthony stayed patient. And then, yeah, after 4, he just falling on the floor, wrapping his arms around his legs. It wasn't good anymore.
Were you impressed, though? I think I counted 3 clean shots that Jake Paul was able to land, but they were big shots.
I was just impressed he lasted that long. But he done well to last that long, but the sun timer ran out eventually and he was tired.
Some people take the piss out of Joshua because it lasted that long.
Yeah.
But talk to me, as a fighter, talk to me about how difficult it is to engage a guy, get a knockout nonetheless, on a guy who really is in survival mode. And
no, it is. There's one thing, like, if you look at the combination, if you're fighting a journeyman, they know how to nick and tuck and move around. But when you're fighting a novice fighter who just throws random stuff out of nowhere, they're the most awkward guys. They'll just catch you with something that you didn't even expect. So you've got like a combination of 2 in front of you, 10-ounce gloves, and they're big guys. So he has to be careful and systematically, like, because you don't want to get caught with something silly and get wobbled or something. So you just got to take his time. And he knew eventually he'll get to him, which he did.
Does it give you any thought about where Joshua is? He has a new trainer. We know that the Tyson Fury fight is coming next year, hopefully by the middle of the year, but certainly by the end. Does this Jake Paul fight inform you at all about where Joshua is?
Nah, I think Joshua, just all mental for him. I don't think all these trainers, he needs all these different trainers. I think he just go back to his original plan, box how he boxed in the first place, what turned him pro, made him Anthony Joshua, make his offense his defense, and go out and just be fast, explosive, and powerful who he is. I think sometimes you can overthink boxing, and when you overthink boxing, you complicate it more than it needs to be. He just needs to simplify it and go and use his assets and go out there and be the best version of himself. All the new trainers, I don't think he needs. I think he knows enough to just do what he needs to do and stop getting new trainers.
In the post-fight, there's a little bit of news as Eddie Hearn starts to dismiss potentially this fight in between Joshua and Fury, that maybe there was going to be a fight in February. We were all hearing that was going to happen. Now he's saying maybe we don't need that fight, potentially because of what we just saw with Jake. So if we're going right into Fury, based on what we now know, who do you have in that fight and why?
It's hard to call because of, like, obviously fresh in our minds is AJ Paul. But, like, obviously Fury at the same time, he's had 3 very hard fights with Wilder. He had 2 very hard fights with Usyk. And if we remember how the last fights with Usyk and stuff go, I don't think he's at his best anymore. So you've got 2 guys who maybe not be in their full form. So it's whoever can kind of get it right on the night. And we don't know, after the long layoff of Fury, he ain't going to be sharp Fury anymore. He's had a very long layoff. Number 1, and 2, he's had a lot of hard fights as well. So would the lifestyle after the hard fights play a major factor in that? AJ at least has been in the gym, keeping himself in condition, and I would probably have to favour him more because he's been the active fighter.
Do you pay any attention to the Misfits boxing? Andrew Tate was making so much noise over the past few weeks, and last night he was unsuccessful in backing up the talk. What's your reaction to that?
Obviously, I don't watch the Misfits boxing, but obviously I've got social media, and you know these things pop up. So I saw him getting caught with a few shots by that guy, and I know he was a meme because I've seen him on my Instagram because he couldn't fight. Right. So to lose to him isn't great. It's just a reality. Everyone always thinks watching boxing and watching fighting is a lot easier on the outside. When you get in there, it's a real reality of how hard it is. And Andrew Tate found out the hard way yesterday.
A week ago, Andrew Tate would be telling you that he's the future of boxing. He's going to take everybody on, that he is unstoppable. What do you think his future is now?
Nah, I think he'll call it. If he's smart, he'll go to training or something. Actually, don't even do that. Just call it. Go promotion or something. He's got the money, be a promoter or something. Link up with Jake Paul, get involved with MVP or something. If you can't beat that guy, you got to call it.